Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of making your Lego animation come to life. So this week we're going to import your set into Blender and then append your minifigure and start animating. And throughout this I will teach you how to parent certain objects to your minifigure. So for example, where you see my guy walking down and picking up the newspaper, I'll teach you 2 different ways of doing this. One's with dynamic parenting and then one's just constraint that we'll put on. So let's get started. Let's import our set first. So we'll go to MecaBricks and then we go tutorial and we're going to import it. So you can double click or press import. So here is the set, and as you can see it looks pretty much how it was on MecaBricks actually. So if you want to go onto the viewport here, this is the solid, here is the material preview, and this is the render, sorry. And under render you'll see that it's very dark, and that's because we haven't put any lights or anything to bring this to life, so that's why it looks like that. So you can either use these 2 for animating. I prefer just the regular solid version. Okay, so let's get our minifigure. So what you want to do, you don't import the minifigure, you append him. And collections on here, press append, and then the name of your minifigure, because everything, the rig and everything's gonna be on this. Okay, so here's your minifigure in all its glory. As you can see, he's actually under the floorboard. So before you do anything, I press on any bone and then you can just go to pose mode up here. You want to lift him, you need to get to the master bone. I go to x-ray mode, press him there, come over here and move, press the move tool, and you can just pick him up, and now here he is, perfectly intact. Real quick what everything does. So here we can just move his foot forwards and back, pressing G. Same with everything, you pretty much press G and they move. The head is the only one where you press G and press R to rotate. So that's the basics there. If you want to learn about walk cycles and how to keyframe, please click on my other tutorial that covers only that. This is the point in which you want to make the coffee mug attached to his hand. So first things first, what you want to do is actually add an empty. You can do a cube, or you can just do. So here's the empty. And what you want to do first off is put these 2 in the same collection. So let's make a new collection and let's just call this cup. And you want to parent these 2. So you press the part first, then the empty, then you want to parent and keep transformation. When you move the empty, you will move the cup as well. This is the point in which you want the coffee mug attached to his hand. Go to the empty, you want to go to constraints, then you want to add a child of constraint, and then you want to click. It will say finished rig, but then you want to go to the bone and press right. And you can see it's disappeared. This whole situation is just tricky. I don't even know where the cup went. Alright, so the cup's over there. Press set inverse. However, as you can see, now he's just holding the cup for the entirety of the time. So you need to come over to go back 1 frame, press I on influence, and then press 0. So now he doesn't have a constraint. And you come back onto this keyframe where he's holding the cup, you press 1, and then you do I, and you added a keyframe. So now, so this is great, and it's pretty easy actually, but let's just say that he's moved and he wants to drop it there. So Alright, so G puts the cup down, so now, and you just think, oh, I'm just gonna go back to object mode, press on here, do an I. It's gonna go back to its original place. Alright, there is a way around it, and the way around it is that you press K, location, rotation, and scale, and then you want to do K again, do visual, location, rotation, and scale. You can move this keyframe back. And don't ask me how it works, it just does. And now you can, it's just very janky, and I also still don't quite understand it. So here is now an easier way of doing it, and it's gonna blow your mind. You want to download dynamic parent, so you need to go to, I told you, go on code, download the zip file, do not open the zip file. Then you come back here, go to preferences, and you enable, obviously you install it, and then you go to dynamic parent. I've got a bunch of stuff here that I really don't need. So here's the dynamic parent, and then it comes up onto the side, and here is literally what you want to do. So now he's still there. Let me just move his arm down a little bit. Okay. So now mode, press the hand, press shift, go to object, then press the empty, and then press create. And there you have it. Now look, it's as easy as that. You move the arm, and now it's done. And let's say he's moving around. All you have to do is go to dynamic parent, go onto pose mode, click on the arm, press shift, go to object mode, click on the empty, and disable. And now go back to pose mode. Now he can just, and it's way easier. So now you know how to do that. I hope that makes your life easier. Okay, and that's it for this tutorial. For the next tutorial, we're going to learn about camera and lighting, and how to do keyframes for the camera and the lighting in our timeline. Thanks for sticking with me, and I hope to see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!